Research shows that teaching students to analyze words morphologically boosts not only spelling, but vocabulary, phonological awareness, and reading. What have you seen in your own work that reflects these broader benefits?
In my head, I just had popping bubbles of all these little kids' faces and big kid faces, and the moments in which they went, oh my gosh, this makes sense. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize. Adults do the same thing when they're learning this. This is the logic of the spelling system. Just to the fact that there is a logical system, that's eye-opening, and it creates so much curiosity. So I've seen my older students, almost a couple, get a little disheartened, a little mad that nobody uncovered this for them when they were young. That's a struggle for me to watch. But then I just have to, say, hey, at least you have it now. And the young kids, it changes the way they think. I've had people in my teaching days in the classroom, the school psychologist who would test them every few years always came back to say, what are you doing? Your kids are different than lots of kids. Or the summer school teachers would be like, well, we always can tell who's in your class and who's not because they think differently. So it goes far beyond teaching spelling and reading.
Just to add to that, we do have some pilot data that we had a teacher use this approach in her classroom for just 3 weeks at the end of the year. So everything was really crazy and, field trips and music concerts and all of this stuff going on. But improvements in spelling and improvements in students being able to come up with related words. So we did a pre-test and a post-test. And so, for example, one of the words was eruption. So what's related to that? And at the pre-test, the kids were saying volcanoes and blowing up. But at the post-test, they were saying erupts, erupting, disrupt, like all of these related words just in that 3 weeks time, huge gains in growth. So that was really exciting to see. But I think what's even more thrilling is that students will say, hey, I found a word. Can we investigate why it's spelled this way? And when I was doing traditional spelling where, just send the list home at the beginning of the week and, there were activities like write it in rainbow colors and, do a word search and memorize it. Basically, nobody was saying, oh, let's find out why this word is spelled this way. It wasn't exciting. It was boring. It was, we're doing spelling. But now the kids are like, we're doing spelling. And I think that is just, nothing motivates like understanding. That's something Pete Bowers always says. And it's just so true. And it's when you see that happen in the classroom or in your clinic setting or wherever, it just reinforces, wow, this is why we're doing this.